So it's not as active as it used to be, but it still works. I'll show you the actual not the killing room, the spawning room. I did this for episode. This thing here was the thing I did for episode 100. So if we just dig this out. Oh, so you can see it still kind of works. I just think they can fight the current a lot more. Oh no, that's going to end badly. Don't blow up. But yeah, it's a 30 by 80 room, and it's got spawn pads on each side. It seems to work pretty good still. No. Get out. It could be better if I went around and cleared a lot more caves out, but I don't really want to. Remove that torch. But yeah, it's not bad. So if I just close it up so I don't cause too much destruction. But yeah, that's basically it. Let's go down here because I've got a feeling that it's going to all be blown up now because that creeper and the skeleton were fighting. Is it? Nah, it's fine. So it does still work pretty well. You just have to wait there for a bit of a long time now. But yeah, that's it. And it's night time. It was made by, I believe the original maker was Keyshaw, I think his name is. And yeah, so I believe he was the original maker. Oh, and just here was... Is there any mobs around? No. Oh, that was a creeper. All this used to be one continuous hill that went all the way across, but I dug it all out. But yeah, we'll head back to the other place, have a little bit of a nap, and then we can head off back to the spawn base. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna die. Wow. But yeah, this is my my favourite one. I kind of class it as like the hub of everything. Keep it in the middle. But there's nothing really else to show here, so we'll go into the train station. Hit the original spawn. Hop in the cart and go. And that should automatically Yep, there we go. And I've stopped. Why have I stopped? Oh, okay. There's no redstone torch there. There we go. And that should be on the other side. There. Okay, now that will work. Just got to get rid of this cart. Goodbye. Let's try that again. So that's restarted and we're off. So now we're heading back to the original spawn. This was the first place I made a base and I spent a lot of time here. My original plan when I first started playing this was not to move and just to continuously build on what I had. And I kind of did that, but I don't know, I felt like I needed to move because there was new biomes and new things were added. Because this area over here was spawned in alpha, so some of the trees are messed up because obviously there was only like one type of tree back then. there wasn't biomes. And as you can see here, there's beaches and shorelines. This was obviously before they were taken out of the game. So that's pretty cool. The distance between the spawn base and the sand base isn't too great. Isn't too much of a distance, but probably too much to walk. And I can see it all turn into ice again. I don't think I like the idea of everything that's old turning into ice. As you can see there, the trees have got different coloured leaves on. It's because they're confused trees. They don't know what they are anymore. But yeah, everything's turning to ice. I don't like it. When it snows here, it's going to be horrible. But yeah, this is my original base. And we'll take a look around real quick. And then after that we can just do a few things, see if there's anything we need to finish, and then we can head off in the new area. This staircase here was made after I left this area, and when I eventually made the station over there, just so I've got a way up and down into it. So this is back when I used pressure plates a lot. I don't really use them anymore, just because I'm not bothered about clicking. But this was the actual room, like the lobby, I suppose. The reason there's wood, I mean not wood, there's reason there's stone underneath the wood and on the walls, is because I kept having fires in here because of this. But this is like the lobby thing. Two paintings of my dog. We've got the hallway, it's got loads of paintings on it. And then this room, which is just items and stuff and food. This was before they were stackable, obviously, and now they're stackable. Now in this room was the first time that I showed the lighting thing, because as most of you, or as some of you may know, Minecraft hasn't always had this lighting where it's smooth. It had where is it? It had this lighting, so it was all blocky. But there was a mod to make it smooth, and that was the mod that eventually got added to make this smooth lighting. And that is the only mod I've ever used. It was just a lighting one, but I thought it made the game look so much better, and eventually got added, so I deleted it and just used that proper one. But that was the only mod I ever used, and it's not a game changing mod, it was just a visual thing. But yeah, in this room is the furnace room. It's nothing special, just obviously a bunch of furnaces. And then down here, these chests were supposed to be for just like blocks and stuff. This is for the armory that I never used because I wasn't really a cave explorer. I did do a bit of it, but I was more into building things, and that big building outside took me most of the time. And then we got a gallery which leads into the what was supposed to be like a safe, but I took everything out. It wasn't a spawner, by the way. I put all these cobblestone and mossy stuff in here. I don't know why I put this there. But yeah, that's the inside of here. We've got a wheat farm, which has started to freeze over. Perfect. But yeah, I never really got around to properly finishing this, so that's why there's a cobblestone some places and wood other places. But this is the incinerator. So you just go in there and chuck your stuff in. Over there, that building is just a nether room, or a nether portal room. I didn't really do anything in the nether. There is a room inside the nether, but it's nothing too important. Down here, and there's two ways to go in this cave. There's that way, and then there's that way, and both ends lead to a zombie spawner, which I found pretty cool. And I actually didn't find this until after I left this area, because I stood around here and heard them. And now this thing, the big thing, we'll just start getting chased by a creeper. Okay, so this thing is another trap that I made. I did do a tutorial on this thing, but at the time of making this trap I didn't understand really the concept of how traps and spawning works. And I didn't understand that you had to be a certain distance away for the mobs to spawn and stuff. It's not a very big trap, it's just a small basic one. Small basic tower trap. But I did add a lock outside of it. So this is meant to open the door, but because it's locked, it won't open. Then you just unlock it, press it, and it opens. And that redstone torch basically indicates that there's something on the pressure plate, so there's items down there. I got some stuff in here, just not a lot. See, as you can see, there's stuff on the pressure plate. Go in there and take it off, and then when that pressure plate's empty, there's no light on. So I'm not sure how this works anymore because of Endermen. But it seems to be doing okay. So just basically they just burn and their stuff drops down. There you go, there's the stuff. It's not too effective because it hasn't got that many floors. I think it's only got like 10 floors. So it's kind of efficient-ish. There you go, just see stuff dropping down and then that'll go all the way into the middle. So it's not a bad trap. As you can see, it's obviously working pretty well. But it could have been a lot better with if I did it underground, so I could do a lot more floors. And if I cleared out all the caves around this area, but I haven't. So let's lock that door. I'll go inside and wait for the night time. So I'll go and check out the other things. They're not important things, just like quarries and stuff, but we'll go and check them out. Just over there where them trees are, that's kind of what I want it to be, like a tree farm type thing. Because there really wasn't that many trees around this area. There wasn't forest biomes or anything back then. It was just trees placed everywhere. Right here was my first mine thing. Shaft mine, whatever it's called, I don't know. Shaft mine, I'm in mine shaft. In this world. It's just basically a big hole into the ground. I found quite a bit of diamonds down there, I think. There's a few caves down there as well. But this was the first one in this world. This is the type of thing I like doing instead of branch mining. I don't know why, it's just, to me it's more fulfilling and I don't know, I just like it a bit more. These two things over here were like attempts at traps, but obviously they're not working that well because there's ice everywhere now. The only way these really worked is if you lured like a mob inside it. Other than that, it wouldn't really work that good. Now, the reason I've decided to come all the way back here and go like walking a distance from here to make a new base is because that way and that way I haven't been much, so that there's no chunks generated in them directions. A tree just grew then, I think. So I can go that way and start generating new chunks, which is pretty cool. Oh, and that's a hollowed out mountain. That whole thing, that massive mountain there, it's all hollow. In the middle of it, all naturally disappeared. And at the bottom of it, it's got like a huge cave that I spent a lot of time in. I got loads and loads of iron and stuff. But this was my biggest quarry thing that I did. I don't know the exact dimensions. I still haven't finished it. There's still 3 pieces that need to be filled in with glass. I don't know the exact dimensions, but it took me ages and I found nothing. It was horrible. I found like 4 diamonds, that was it. There's no caves in there. There is a staircase that goes down, but I built a water ladder and it was the old type of ladders where you can miss a gap. So I don't really want to go down there because I won't be able to get back up. So yeah, I built a water ladder, but obviously they're not used anymore. And obviously I can't use that because it's got gaps. Because you used to be able to miss gaps when you climb ladders, but yeah. So that's my biggest quarry I've made. Took a stupid amount of time to do. I didn't do most of it on camera. I did do little bits of it, but I don't think many people would have wanted to see me just dig all of that out. So the plan is, when I'm ready to start a new base, is to move behind the original spawn, because there's nothing really spawned around there, no chunks or anything.